Alright, y'all, so we'll find this in Genesis chapter 37. This is about the jealousy of Joseph's brothers. Alright, so I'm just gonna say it right away. Don't be jealous, alright? So don't be jealous of your brothers and sister. Matter of fact, don't be jealous of nobody, right? I will explain it later in the video. Let's talk about the jealousy of Joseph and his Joseph's brothers. Alright, so Joseph is 17 years old. He was feeding clock with his brother, and Israel loved Joseph more than his children because he was the son of his old age. And he made him a coat of many colors, alright? See? Alright, so they made him a coat of many colors, alright? And Joseph's brothers saw that his father loves him more than all of his all of them. All right, so his father gave him the coat of many colors, and Joseph's brothers saw that their father loved Joseph more than us. All right, so Joseph's brothers was jealous at him. They hated him. They hated Joseph. All right, so see what's going on right here. All right, see they hated their brother. They hated Joseph. All right, which they should be proud of Joseph. They shouldn't hate him. They did really want to talk to Joseph, right? They did want to speak peaceable to Joseph, right? Right, so Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told his dream to his brothers. Dream was about, and he said the dream was about, and he said, I pray you this dream which I have dreamed. And he talked about it, and Joseph said, behold, we was biting sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf rose and up, stood upright. Behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obeisance to my sheep. Right, so that's was right. So that was Joseph's dream. Right. So and his brothers said unto him, he says, so shalt thou indeed regain over us, or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And his brothers hated him much more. Right? So Joseph was like the king of over his brothers, right? Right? And his brothers didn't like that, right? So his brothers hated him much more. They was jealous of him. Alright, so Joseph's brothers hated him and was jealous of him. But Joseph loved his brothers, alright? Cared for his brothers. But his brothers hated him. They were jealous of him. Right? That's sad. And Joseph probably didn't know that. Right? Joseph had a dream again. He told the dream to his brothers and said, behold, I have dreamed a dream. Or, behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made made obeisance to him. He told it to his father and his brother, but his father rebuked him and said unto him, what is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother, brother, indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth? His brother invaded him, but his father observed the same. All right. So that dream about Joseph, all right. So that dream that Joseph just tell about the 11 stars, all right. So one of the stars is Joseph and his dad and his mom, and the rest is his brothers. All right. All right. So Joseph and his brother were still mad at him and still jealous at him. All right. So if you read on some more to verse 23, Joseph was come unto his brothers, and his brothers stripped Joseph out of his coat, or tore his coat off, and his coat of many colors was on him, and they took it off. And they took him and cast him into the pit. The pit was empty, there was no water in it. And Joseph's brothers sat down to eat bread. I'll skip some of that part, so I'll skip some of that because, alright, so we read up to verse 27. That Joseph's brothers brought him into Egypt for 20 pieces of silver, and they brought Joseph to Egypt. Alright, so they stripped Joseph's coat off, or they tore his coat off with him, and take him and threw him into the pit, and there was no water in it. Then they sold Joseph to Egypt with 20 silver. You see how mad, you see how jealous Joseph's brothers were down? You see how that? They were so jealous, alright? They take his coat and they tore it. They tore the coat off of Joseph, put him in the pit, then they sold him down to Egypt. You see how mad Joseph's brothers were? See how jealous Joseph's brothers were? Alright? Alright, now I said I'm going to explain it later in the video, but we can't be jealous, alright? We don't want to be jealous. If we be jealous, the Most High Yah is going to be angry at us. He's going to be mad at us. And if you don't like what the Most High Yah is mad at you, you don't want him to be mad at you. Alright? If you're jealous of your brothers, if you're jealous at anybody, the Most High Yah is going to punish you. Alright? And you don't want a punishment for the Most High Yah. Alright, here, so for example like this. If you have a brother and you're angry and jealous at him, if you want to take him away or you want to kill him so bad, alright, then you wait and kill your brother because you was jealous at him. The Most of y'all gonna punish you for killing your brother because you was jealous at him. Alright? So we can't be jealous. This story is like almost similar to Cain and Abel. Alright? So we don't want to be jealous of nobody. We don't want to be jealous of our siblings. Alright? The Most of y'all will be angry at you. He will be mad at you. And if your brother or your sister win a prize but you didn't, but you proud of them that they win a prize, alright? Then the Most High Yah will bless you, alright? Then the Most High Yah will love you for that. But if your brother win a prize, but you jealous at him, but the Most High Yah will be angry at you, alright? So we don't want to be jealous of nobody, alright? So we don't want to be jealous of nobody, alright? So we want to be proud. We want to be great. We want to be proud of our siblings, alright? If we be proud of them, the Most High Yah will bless us. Okay? So we don't want to be jealous of nobody. We don't want to be jealous like Joseph's brothers. Alright? Alright, so Joseph's brothers was mad at him. They was mad. They couldn't speak to him peaceably. And they hated his dream. And they wanted to take him or do something with him. So they tore his clothes. They tore his coat off of him. And put him to the empty pit. And then they sold him down to Egypt. Alright? We don't want to be like that. We don't want to be judged like that. No, we don't want to be judged at all. Alright? We're supposed to be proud. Alright, so that's what I think I'm going to end up right there. Hopefully this teach y'all something. And hopefully you learn something from me. And hopefully this give you a better understanding about jealous. About don't be a jealous. Alright, so the Most of y'all will punish you if you do. I mean, the Most of y'all will be mad at you if you do. Alright, so yeah, that's where I'm going to end it right there. Rise up among us, Most High Yah, and let your enemies be scattered, and those that hate thee, and let them flee before thee. In the name of the Son, Yahushua Mashiach, may we pray. Hallelujah.